Ah, bonjour, willkommen zurück. Wir sind in der kleinen Kabine, der Umkleidekabine der ermordeten Dame. Und schauen uns mal etwas um. 3 Hinweise gibt es zu finden. Das ist einmal dieses Bild. Okay. First Day at Work. Ginger Cat Restaurant. Das haben wir gesehen. Das ist hier vorne, das da links, das so hübsch aussieht.
Betty's first day at work. Mom is very proud of you. Elizabeth Barnard, 7 August 1931. So,
Betty
the
Barnard.
young lady did have a name starting with B, and she worked as a ginger cat, an establishment that must be slightly further along the beach.
Ja. Dann haben wir ihre Schuhe.
It definitely was here that the victim left her belongings.
Passt ja farblich. Ah, das war ein Schatten.
The purse is full. Yet again, we can dismiss theft as the motives for the murder. Here is the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting wet. A top brand lipstick. She liked to take care of her appearance. As well as a photo of the victim with some company. It could be useful to me.
Jupp. Wer ist denn das? Nein.
Jap has gone to the police. The victim has been identified and her family had reported her disappearance. She was called?
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. She worked as a ginger cat at a cafe slightly further along the beach.
But Poirot, how on earth?
Never mind. Do you have her address?
Yes, she lived with her parents on the street leading to the beach, number 22. Shall we go?
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked.
Eine gute Idee. Wollten wir aber erstmal das Bild ansehen. Ein Foto, das in der Standhütte gefunden wurde. Es zeigt das Opfer neben einem jungen Mann, ein hübsches Paar. Und er hat Sommersprossen. Kann man das? Ah nee, das ist... Achso, das soll eine Art Schatten darstellen. In Ordnung. In Ordnung? In Ordnung. Was haben wir hier? In the Ginger Cat gehen und hier... Gut, das wissen wir alles. 23 Jahre jung. Sie hat nicht mal mein Alter erreicht. Ich bin so alt. Ach ja. Aber wir gehen jetzt ins Ginger Cat. Apropos. Mein Ginger ist alle. Gut, aber vielleicht weiß ja jemand etwas um das Verschwinden.
Could it be the same
Opfers.
buildings as on the victim's photo?
Ach so, der Zeitungskiosk. Ich hätte ja mal auf den Namen geguckt. Der Turm.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
Ich hätte ja einfach mal auf den Namen des Etablissements geguckt. Aber gut, wir können es natürlich auch kompliziert machen.
With all these tourists, these shops must be thriving.
Hat vielleicht
With
jemand
all
was... Nein. Können wir mit niemandem reden? Vielleicht hat doch jemand das gesehen. Leute.
With all these tourists.
Ja, doch.
Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems to be troubling him greatly.
Das ist ja merkwürdig, was ist denn da los?
I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot. You'll find the killer.
Certes. But how many times will he kill before I do?
Ja,
Hastings...
gut, das war's. Dann gehen wir mal rein. Hallöchen. Der nette Belgier ist da.
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
Nett, zumindest die Musik.
This is a well-laid table. Nothing is out of place and, above all, no creases.
Tatsächlich sehr, sehr hübsch. Ein großer Spiegel hier hinten. Der lässt den Raum größer wirken. Kriege ich Ego-Punkte? Ah, warum kriege ich... Ah, ich kriege Ego-Punkte. Sehr schön, das müssen wir immer wieder wahrnehmen.
What a pity. I don't have any change to make it work.
Ja, aber bei uns läuft ja die Musik bereits im Hintergrund. Gut, schauen wir uns die Dame mal an, solange sie noch beschäftigt ist.
Something tells me that she's the owner of the ginger
Wie
cat.
kommst du darauf? Hm? Strenge Haltung, strenge Frisur, rotes Haar, Ginger Cat. Ah, ich verstehe.
This woman must be the owner of the ginger cat. It looks like something is bothering her.
Die Bedienung ist nicht gekommen.
How can I help you?
A hot chocolate and a tea for my friend, please.
I'll bring it straight away.
Ah, jetzt können wir uns in der Theke umsehen.
I need to know the time range during which Betty was working on her own.
Was ist das?
These are the different waiting staff's bills. Which ones were written by Betty? Where is Betty?
Da ist Betty.
Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service? Betty worked from 11 a.m.
Okay.
This page won't help me.
Okay, wenn ich hier zurückgehe und hier mal rauf. Wo sehe ich... Ah, okay. Betty hat eine sehr dünne, lange Handschrift. Ich würde fast sagen, so.
This bill may have been written by Betty. There is probably another one.
Ich finde hier die 7 auf dem
Most
hier.
probably a single man. A whiskey lover. Maybe the murderer?
Die 7 sieht
No,
sehr aus.
something's not right. Betty was alone at just one of these two times.
Ja, 720. Nehmen wir das mal weg.
This
Nein.
bill...
Nein. Leg es wieder weg. Kann ich nicht.
Betty wasn't serving on her own at these two...
Ah, jetzt liegt das. Ah, okay. Einmal hier.
Most probably a single man. A whiskey lover. Maybe the murderer? This bill may have been written by Betty.
Okay. Geh mal zurück. Poirot, geh mal zurück. Hier war Betty gar nicht da.
Interesting. Betty was alone between 5 p.m.
So.
and 7:30 p.m. Who did she serve?
Zwischen 5 und 7:30 Uhr war sie allein. Dann gucken wir doch mal. Wir hatten doch hier auch um 5 jemanden. Wir haben hier um 6:30 Uhr jemanden. Aber das sind 2 Gläser.
Most probably a family. Betty served a family and a man on his own, a whiskey drinker. Maybe the murderer. This information will help me to progress.
Hoffen wir doch.
What? Gentlemen! Gentlemen, what are you doing?
We are searching for clues, mademoiselle. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
That is correct. She should have been here a while ago. Punctuality is the first rule of politeness.
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be coming today. She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
She appears to have been murdered.
This is most distressing. How this will affect my business, I shudder to think.
Eine herzlose...
Do not be so sure. Miss Barnard's tragic death may be a good advertisement for you.
It makes one despair of human nature. Poor young girl. She was a hard-working and pleasant young woman. I didn't know her that well. She'd only been here for 2 summers. I know that she had a young man. He used to call for her sometimes.
Ach, was ist denn du los? Auf einmal klingt sie so nett.
This photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right. But I haven't seen him for some time.
Okay. Ah, Jugend von heute keine Moral mehr, vielleicht mit dem Kreuz?
I find young people today very hard to understand.
You needn't tell me that. A few weeks ago, they argued just outside the cafe. Imagine what my customers must have thought.
I hope for you that it was an isolated incident. It must be difficult to keep a respectable establishment if your staff show themselves to be so shameless.
The young man only made a scene the once. Jealousy, no doubt. It must be said the young girl was very pretty.
Thank you for your time, Mademoiselle Mérion. You have been of great help.
The customer who ordered the whiskey might provide us more information. He may have been the last one to see Betty alive.
It is an interesting idea, Hastings. Maybe he is a regular guest. What do you think, mademoiselle?
I don't think so. Our regular guests tend to order tea and cakes. At this time of the year, there are a lot of tourists about you never see again.
That's what I thought. Time to visit Betty's home.
Betty Bernard. Neues Ziel, zu Bettys Haus in die Nummer 22 gehen. Das machen wir doch so gleich. Genau. Gibt es hier eine Abkürzung? Hey, hey! Warte auf mich! Nach hinten. Oder ist hier schon... Ah, hier ist... Ach, das ist schon hier. Das ist hier ja gleich um die Ecke. Hätte man das gewusst?
How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hercule Poirot.
I know you. You're that detective we hear all about.
I do not know if that is a compliment, but I will take it as one for now. You are Betty's sister, I believe?
Yes. My name is Megan.
Can we come in?
Please do.
Na, da bin ich mal gespannt, was sie zu sagen hat. Zu der Geschichte.
My parents are at the police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry, we will not bother them.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had disappeared. She went out last night, but she didn't tell them where she was going.
What was your last conversation about?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair. The very day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Oh, Mummy.
Ja, das kann ich mir vorstellen. Die Arme. Ah, ich kann uns etwas umsehen.
Megan invited me to examine her sister's bedroom. I should take advantage of the opportunity. It would not be polite to visit the house without being invited to do so. This gramophone is magnificent. It is a one-off, without a doubt.
Also, wir können ja schon mal ein bisschen gucken.
The Barnard appear to make music a priority in their budget.
Meins?
Their home is modest, but the Barnards are definitely music lovers.
Ne? Vielleicht hat die Gute auch mal gesungen oder so, wer weiß. Wer weiß, das ist sogar ein Spiegel. Wir müssen ja gucken, ob unsere Schnauze noch richtig steht. Ah, wie 3 Punkte. Gut, ansonsten sehe ich jetzt hier gerade nichts, was wir noch weiter groß uns antun können dürfen. Schauen wir uns erstmal die gute Dame an.
What is she feeling at the moment?
Harter Blick. Angespannte Haltung. Das Bild würde ich mir ja gerne näher jetzt.
Mr. Poirot, I don't like being stared at. If you have something to say, would you please say it to me?
Betty's older sister is not just sad, she is angry.
Ja, aber wütend ist man ja eher, wenn man ein Ziel hat.
Your sister had a fiancé, I believe?
Yes, he's called Donald Fraser. A very nice man.
A hot-headed man by all accounts.
You are quite wrong, Detective. Don is serious and reliable, and has a good position at Court and Brunskill estate agents. He would have made Betty a very good husband.
Ach, das ist ja interessant. Das haben wir aber anders gehört.
Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
But of course.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the first floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
Natürlich.
This young woman is far too clever not to have anything else for us.
Do you think she's hiding something?
That is what I'm trying to find out.
Surely you don't think she did it?
I did not say anything of the sort. But young women always ruin your judgment, Hastings. Who knows? Maybe Megan was jealous of her attractive young sister.
I see. She may have had her sights on the inheritance. Or maybe she was in love with Donald Fraser.
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. But I doubt that Mr. and Mrs. Barnard are rich enough to justify murder. While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. It should be easy to find the estate agents where he works. Bring him to the Ginger Cat. I would like to talk with him before the Chief Inspector finds him.
Ja, und dann dürfen wir jetzt Bettys Zimmer... Ich hätte gern das Bild gesehen. Dann nicht. Bettys Zimmer durchsucht. Aber das machen wir erst in der nächsten Folge. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Lasst einen Like und einen Kommentar da. Bis dahin. Tschüss.